Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about your boredom. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to talk about your boredom. And why am I doing this? Because mm, I have heard from my friends that uh, they are just mostly bored and all, and and I just uh, from whatever I know, I just feel like in this stage of life when you are like in your teenage and you feel bored when, let's say, during your vacations, when you have no school, or when you don't have to go to college, when there's like like you don't have to study anything, when there's no tests coming up, there's no exams, and like there's no homework to complete, there's no assignments to complete. And even when school restarts or college restarts, you don't have much to do. So what ends up happening is, for the majority of like your time, you feel bored. And this is just too common. Um well uh this is not going to be like some kind of a proper breakdown video where I'll just completely break down the thing and like tell you this is or these what might be the reasons. And I'll just explain it to you in like a simple basic way, and a non-organized a disorganized way. Just whatever I feel like can solve your problem of this boredom. Well, the thing is, uh like maybe you really like going to school or college, maybe you have a very like a good amount of passion for it, or maybe you don't. If you don't, well, things are even worse than if you like had a passion for it. But let's say, even if you have a passion for college, or school, or you don't have the passion for it, still it gives you some kind of purpose. Okay, you have some goals, okay, whatever they might be. You go to study, you have books, you revise the topics, like you attend your classes and understand concepts, and give attempt the tests, and you get your scores, you analyze yourself, oh, this is where I'm doing wrong, this is where I'm doing good. And maybe you prepare for some big exam at the end of the year, something like that. But whatever the case might be, it like there's some purpose attached to it. Okay, there is a end goal that I want to score these many marks in like the main exam. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, you want to increase those marks, you want to improve yourself, and you want to give your best in the main exam. Yeah, you can, you know put it something like that. So what is important is, there's a purpose, okay, that you are chasing. Okay, and therefore there is some time of your day, whatever that time may be, maybe like 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours. There's some part of your day that you are using it, that you are using to chase that purpose, because you have some goals, and to chase that purpose you are using time. Since you are using that time, you are not feeling bored in that particular time. Or maybe you are, if like uh, as I said, if you don't have any passion for it, and like you don't really like school or college, so maybe you are bored in that time frame too. So that might be the case, but still, you even if you are bored, you are not as bored as you are when like there's nothing to do for the rest of the day, right? You're still like, there is something, even if you like it or not, there's something to do, there's a particular thing that you need to achieve, and you're using some time for it. And the rest of the day you feel bored. And in vacations, this just increases too much, because now you have nothing to do, you have nothing going on. Like literally you will just um like when you don't have school or college, you will just wake up, let's say 4 hours later, 5 hours later, because there is nothing to wake up for. You don't have to go to school or college, and that is why you will wake up late. You will not do anything. um Maybe you will just wake up and like just straight up watch Netflix, or maybe you will scroll on social media, because there is no purpose. There is nothing that you need to achieve. There's nothing that you need to work for, strive for. So you do the instant gratification activities. You watch Netflix, you scroll on social media, maybe you watch YouTube, or maybe you just start your day by fapping. Like, it can be anything, but the main thing is you don't have any goal, you're not working towards anything, and you are not trying to improve. So you are disgusted with yourself only. You don't like yourself at that time, and that's why you feel this boredom, because there is no main purpose in your life at that point of time in your vacations. And this happens from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed. Okay, you just like keep doing the same things again and again, eating junk food, uh, checking on social media, and watching YouTube and watching Netflix, and fapping maybe multiple times a day. So the cycle just keeps repeating. You do this every day, and you do this for every day, and whenever like there's a vacation, and you like for that entire month, for that entire week or month, or for entire 2 months, you literally just do that on repeat. And therefore, like, since you are doing it so much, your brain gets numb. Now it cannot enjoy. Okay, even if you watch Netflix, you are not enjoying it. Even if you, let's say, play a video game, you are compulsively playing the video game. You are not actually enjoying the process of playing the video game, because you are doing it for too much amount of time. That's why your brain got numb. Now you cannot feel any kind of enjoyment from it. Now you cannot feel any kind of pleasure from it. And this is why you need to like have some goals. Okay, however small they might be, however big they might be, just have goals. Okay, just have goals. Like, it doesn't matter if it's your vacations, um if like let's say you are going to have your exams, or maybe you're just in the middle of the year, doesn't matter. You need to have some goals, and you need to keep working towards them, even when you have like your studies, even when you have like your tests, and even when you have to revise. You have to keep working towards those goals, no matter how small those steps might be. You are investing some time in it. You are feeling like there is at least a purpose that I'm working towards, and I am putting in the effort in it. So you feel this kind of worthiness, that yes, I am doing something. And you will feel less bored. I would not say you will feel like completely like good all the time and happy all the time, whatever that might be, but you will feel, you will definitely feel less bored than you were feeling previously, when you had like nothing going on, nothing to do. And these goals can be like anything. Okay, you, let's say, you can have the goal of abstaining, or you can have some kind of goal that you are working towards. So maybe you can, if you play too, you spend too much time on video games, you can try to reduce that time gradually over time. You can have some goals. I'm going to play video games for these many hours a day, and then by the next month I'm going to play for these many hours a day, something like that. Or if, let's say, you are addicted to porn and fapping, you can do the same thing with that. Have like some, I don't I don't usually like the idea that you should have some kind of no fap streak and going on, and like you should count the days, because it really doesn't help you much. And I'm not going to go in depth why that might not be the best thing to do. But still, I'll just tell you that don't like have this streak about no fap, that I'm not going to do this for these many days and these will be the benefits. Don't like form a no-fap timeline in your brain, because when that timeline doesn't work, you will not feel motivated, and when you like relapse, you will feel so much guilt that you broke the no-fap timeline, that you will fap even more than you were doing it previously. So don't have any kind of no-fap streak, just try to reduce it. Okay, just try to control yourself more and more, but everything will just happen slowly. Obviously it won't go like in a linear way. You won't like keep reducing it. You will reduce it, and then maybe there will be an increase, there'll be even bigger increase after that, and then you will reduce it a lot, and then maybe there will be a tiny increase. So it will go like that, in like there will be many ups and downs, but in the end you consistently you have to make progress and just reduce it and have more control over it. That's the main point. And you can have other goals that you are working towards, like, because maybe you have always wanted to look good but you never did anything about it. So you have the time, okay, you have all the time in the world, you are feeling bored, so do something with it. Start exercising for even for like 10 minutes a day, whatever it might be. Like, go for walks or eat cleaner, and uh, maybe you are feeling sleep deprived, okay, because you wake up late till night checking your phone, checking your social media. So have more sleep, have a sleep schedule, and like stick to it. Like, get good amount of sleep, because you are feeling sleep deprived. This is what you can do. You can improve yourself. There's like a scope of improvement when you have some goals, when you have something to look up to, um, when you like have some time for those goals, to work towards those goals, you will definitely feel less bored. So like, the goals can be very big. Like, maybe you are talking about 10-year long goals, that I need to attain this thing in the future. So for to attain that thing, like in your future, you will need to have these kind of skills. So you practice those skills to improve in them. So like, that might be your purpose, but just have a purpose, no matter how small, no matter how big. Have a purpose. Like, assign some time for it. And yes, like, even when that time ends, you can have time to like watch Netflix, you can have time to like check on social media, you can have time to play video games, but you need to do something. You need to have a purpose, and you need to assign some good amount of time to it, and focus on all the things that improve you as a person, and just do that. Okay, and believe me, having goals, having purpose, having anything in your going on in your life, other than just like wasting your time all the time with getting spending all of your dopamine on things that you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, because you have nothing other than that to do, because you are watching Netflix but you are not even enjoying it, you are playing video games but you are not even enjoying it, you're fapping to porn, but now you're not even you don't even feel any kind of pleasure, because your brain gets numb when you keep doing those things again and again. So there has to be obviously a limit to it. You need to limit these things and focus more on yourself, and focus on your purpose. Upgrade your skills, use your time in a better way, and believe me, you will feel less bored. Just have something going on in your life, something that keeps you motivated, something that keeps you on your purpose, other than like maybe your schools and colleges. Okay, have something. And I would say, not just have something, have a lot of things going on, a lot of a lot of habits that you form, a lot of hobbies. Just do whatever you like. Choose the purpose that you actually like. Don't choose some kind of purpose that everyone's doing, so since everyone is doing it, I also want to do it. Just don't do it for that. Like, choose the purpose. You can literally choose what you actually want. Okay, when you choose whatever you actually want, when you really enjoy working towards your purpose, that will make you even more motivated, and it will give you results. The results will keep you will give you even more motivation, and then you will go even harder on your goals and purpose. So that's just what I want to say. Like the that's just what I want to say about boredom and how you can kill your boredom. And I'll see you in the next one.